Hello my beautiful friends, how's it going today? Today let's talk about injuries, energies, blockages, the link between injuries and energy on more of a metaphysical perspective, and as well as sharing some of my own personal experience relating to this subject. So let's start, shall we? So before I jump a little bit further into details, for all the new people here in this channel, welcome. I talk about many different subjects on this channel, but basically I'm mostly focused on 3 to 4 things, which is pretty much spirituality, self-work, self-mastery. Then I like to do here, a little comedy here and there as well, but it's mostly self-work, self-mastery, and spirituality. A little bit of philosophy here and there, but I'm going to be revolving around those subjects. So, to start off, a lot of illnesses that we may experience here in this physical realm are actually, a lot of them are actually manifested physically through energy blockages. So basically it has explained in many Eastern traditions, and practices such as yoga, Buddhism, Hinduism in general. They talk a lot about the energy body, chakras, and basically how the imbalance inside the energy body is the root cause of many different illnesses. Especially well explained in Eastern health sciences such as Ayurveda. So what exactly is your energy body, you may ask? Well, your energy body is a reflection of your physical body. And remember, we live in a world of duality. Everything always comes into pairs or opposites. And sometimes if you're actually sensitive to energies, you may actually start to feel or start almost to see it. When you just you wake up and everything is kind of still a little bit hazy, right? You can almost see your aura around your hands, or you can almost feel the energy around it. It's kind of like a slight glow, kind of. These are some of the times that you can actually start noticing it. And there's so many other ways to actually notice it as well. So it's pretty much, your aura, your energy body. And they're always interconnected, bounded almost together, but they can separate under certain circumstances. So basically, inside the energy body, we have channels, links, tubes, whatever you want to call it, or actually the real Sanskrit origin of the word, which is NADI. It's pretty much all the different links inside your energy body where the energy can actually travel inside your energy body. So all these energy links that we have all throughout our energy body all kind of connects to the energy centers that we have as well, which is also called chakras, right? We have all of our 7 chakras, and those are the energy centers, right, in the middle of our body, an energy body. And basically it is connected to all of those nadis that spreads all throughout the energy body. And basically all of these 7 chakras, energy centers of your energetical body, always feeds off of prana, the universal energy that we have all around us constantly, that we don't necessarily see with our own physical eyes, but we can feel with our body, our energy body, through sometimes things like our intuition, the third eye, and other circumstances as well. In traditional Chinese medicine, it is often called as well the qi, or the ki, which means life force energy. And all of those nadis, or energetical links, all throughout our bodies, pretty much mimics or is very, very similar to the different links that we have for our central nervous system that goes across all of our physical body. So prana, or life force energy, can only cross all throughout of our energy body through meridians or nadis. Those channels, those links inside the energy body, they're very important. And that's when, energy blockages kind of comes into the picture. If you want the life force energy to be able to actually travel all across of your body and to actually be able to heal you on the molecular level, DNA, all that kind of stuff, to truly heal your energy body, you need to avoid energy blockages as much as possible, because that energy will either not be able at all to travel across certain parts of the body because of nadis that are blocked, or it will have a harder or more difficult time to travel everywhere. And since your energy and your physical body are always intertwined, kind of like a big sandwich, they're always going to affect each other, whether you like it or not. Signs of energy blockages, and don't get me wrong, okay? I still get some once in a while, and it's always that constant healing that you need to do on yourself, because there's always external factors that might affect you physically, metaphysically, and you always got to be mindful of these kind of things. So, different signs of energy blockages. Let's go through a little list. Okay, so feeling stressed or anxious, lack of energy, constipation or digestive issues, weak immune system. If you're always sick, if you always feel sick, you have low energy, headaches or dizziness, inability to be decisive, irritable. That's a big one, irritable. Low libido, pains and different aches, especially back, shoulders, and your neck. And or if let's say you're angry all the time. The problems when it comes to energy blockages is that if you decide to ignore it for a little while, your body's telling you signs, right? Yeah, you get some pains, you get some discomfort, you get this or you get that. Those are all signs that your energy body is sometimes transferring to your physical body and then telling your brain, right, that something's wrong. Thus you get the pain, but then the pain comes from somewhere, and sometimes it's triggered from many different factors, and those are signs basically that you need to heal those blockages. And that if you don't heal those blockages, after a little while, they may actually manifest and actually sometimes even worsen and sometimes actually manifest into something more harmful, and sometimes transform into things like illnesses. If you don't correct the problem, if you don't actually listen to your body, to your energy body, to try to cure the root of those problems. And I'm going to explain to you guys like what I've personally been living in the past 2 months. I've been having like a lot of stress, anxiety, stuff like that. Even though I do like some self-work, I know that I'm not in the right line of work. I'm not in a very healthy environment for my own soul. So that's why I'm in the process of switching jobs, right? Into switching environment for my own mental well-being, because my current work is actually creating energy blockages inside my energy body. So I can't, attain my full potential just yet because of this environment. But I know the path forward, right? And those are kind of some things that you may need to, try to be a bit more mindful of. If you're in an environment that you hate, a job that you hate, every single day, those are going to generate those emotions and energy blockages eventually. And may actually make you sick. It will make you sick sometimes mentally, but not just mentally, physically sometimes, depending on how long you keep that energy blockage, or you decide to just ignore it or brush it aside. So like I said, at my work, right, I don't really like my current work, so that's why I'm in the process of changing. But just to show you guys, I've been having a lot of neck pain and shoulder pain in the past couple months with all the stress, anxiety, and like things that I had to deal with at work. And all that stress, right, has been kind of like physically manifesting. So those are all signs. You gotta listen to those signs that your body is trying to tell you, because your body is trying to actually help you. Okay? Like, stop thinking logically and start thinking a bit more intuitively and listening to your body, listening to your energy body. They're all intertwined and they have their own intelligence. And once you develop that intuition, that emotional intelligence, you can actually start to pick up some of those signs that that energy body is trying to tell you, and you can actually start listening to it a bit more. So basically, to finish off on what I was talking about, right, about my neck, shoulder, back pain that I've been dealing with lately, I know for a fact that next year, mid-next year, like next summer and beyond, once I actually have that big switch done and I'm not in that environment anymore, a lot of those physical pain are actually gonna slowly dissipate away. And I've had like many other instances with people that I actually personally know that had to deal with these kind of situations. And guess what? When they actually start to make the change and actually start to listen to themselves for the first time, guess what? The pain was gone. So I think there may be a link there. So please, quit your job you don't like. Or start thinking about doing your process of change and transformation, because it's going to be for your own mental and physical well-being long term, right? And you're going to see the big transformation in me within the next year or two, okay? And I'm just trying to show you guys that once you actually heal the environment, you heal yourself. Everything is energy and everything is interconnected. And the sooner you actually realize that, the sooner you're going to be on your own path of self-healing. And if you want to understand a little bit more about energies, vibrations, and actually how it can actually affect, the physical world in many different ways, you should actually watch my other video on vibrations and intentions right up here or in the description below. So basically, during this crazy phase / shift that humanity is currently experiencing, it's actually the best time to completely rethink your life, to press the reset button on your life, to press the new button on your past, especially if it's a past that you don't like, a job that you hate, an environment that's not healthy for you. So back to injuries and energies. Like I said in one of my previous videos, okay, disease comes from a state of dis-ease. Okay? There are so many different hidden meanings and so many different words inside the English language that you wouldn't even believe it. But people say, no, it's just a coincidence. Listen, okay, the people that invented the English language, they know what's up. They know exactly what they're doing, okay? I'm gonna keep it at that. I'm not gonna dive too deep into it today. So a lot of disease comes from a state of dis-ease. Not all of them, but some of them for sure. So always try to work on trying to balance yourself, balance your energy body, balance your physical body, right? Because they're always intertwined. And that the more you do things like meditation, breath work, relaxing techniques for your own well-being, and removing yourself from a toxic environment, whether it be your work, whether it be your partner, whether it be some toxic friends that that is being toxic to you, you gotta think of these things to improve your life. So always remove toxic things, toxic people from your environment, because it does absolutely pollute your energy body. Okay? You want to remove the root cause. If you don't remove the root cause of your problems, how do you expect to heal? Right? So always do your best to remove all this toxic stuff from your life, right? From your environment, because it is draining you. It's draining your energy. And you want to live in a higher vibration, be more happy, and not be drained by energy vampires, by just negative energies in general, negative environments, stuff like that. Think of your own well-being. Think of your own future. Think of how you can change everything in your own favor, even though it doesn't always look like it. Anyways, so basically today's video was mostly talking about energy, injuries, what is the link between the two, and how important it is to work on the root issue, the root cause. So I hope that this video was very informative to you. Have an absolutely blessed day. Thank you so much for watching. I love all of you, and peace. Oh yeah, and I forgot to mention this detail. You only have one life in this physical incarnation. You better make the best out of it and work towards your absolutely own greatness. You can always achieve it. Nothing, no dreams are too big unless you decide that they're not achievable. Have a great day. Peace, love, and stay blessed.